we go. One of the most important things in Romanticism, at least to me, was the connection between nature and sort of the human, like the spirit, sort of the mind, and the connection to the subconscious that we kind of all have. I have a little thing written right here, so I don't forget to mention anything. But romantic poets, whenever they are writing in a lot of their works, it doesn't have to directly mention, but it implies the use of nature and such. Obviously, they use that nature as a source of like renewal in sort of the body, and then also as an obvious solace to whatever piece they're going with. The piece that I went with was William Wordsworth, a lines composed a few miles above Tintern Abbey. It's pretty short, honestly. It's just about 7 lines or so, but it goes on to mention very lovely things like beauteous, and then obviously landscape, and then it does make a mention of like a blindsman eye, which can be often used as a sort of inference. It also mentions like blood and then wariness, but it also mentions sweets and hearts, and I thought that was like, it kind of spoke out to me a little bit. Obviously it kind of reflects and mentions about how nature's beauty. Obviously it's kind of proposal that the picture that it puts up, and the emotional comfort that he gets for his like his sort of body, spiritual body. The connection between that, so the greens of the world and then the human heart world, is very central to a romanticism thought. Obviously it's not something to just look at, but it's also something to deeply put into yourself and take it as what it is. Take it with like very great precision, a grain of salt that would help sort of your mind and soul. Obviously something that was very important during the whole Romantic era was the rationalism against, not really against, but they put up, like, they wrote it out towards obviously the industrialization of whatever was going on in that time. So like the factories, the cars, the go on about all the smoke and such, like the oil, the coal, all that kind of stuff. It posed a sort of like a dystopian of that, and it made like it pointed out nature to be something that we should still always take appreciation into, is because that's kind of like the antidote that we all have, something that we can always put into our reflection of our emotional depth, and then something that we have like in our heart as an individual. Obviously today it's only going up about like pollution and such, and we use a lot of technology, and it's something that we should probably really consider to connect with nature, even though obviously it can be dismissed. I know just appreciating the little details, like the nice sunsets outside and such, it really gives an emotional renewal, just like the romantics back in the day intended.